Hello. Hey, Darlene. How's it going? Oh my goodness. This is so weird. So, being live, I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do. I've got some notes, so I figure that's going to kind of help me get through this. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Um, Friday night, knit night. I have. uh, I chose this beer, People Skills. Thought it was appropriate, since we're isolating. Hello, cheers, welcome. People Skills, yeah, since we're isolating, I thought this would be a fun beer because we all need people skills right now, the best of our people skills right now, including our politicians. Oh my goodness. Hello, cheers, cheers, cheers. Mm. Ah, it's a from the Tool Shed Company here in Alberta, in Calgary. So supporting some local business. I finally left the house the other day. I have been sick. I got tested. I do not have COVID, although I kind of wish I did because then I would be like potentially over it. But I did feel like I was in pretty rough condition, and Pablo's gotten sick as well. So we've gotten some kind of cold. So it just goes to show how easy it is to get a cold these days. Um, Even if it isn't the pandemic. Oh my gosh. Although I have to say, whew, being sick for a little bit. Hello, new people who've just joined. Welcome, 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 welcome. This is BurlyPurly Knits. If you don't know who I am, but I'm sure most of you do. I have such a wonderful group of people that are part of this community. So welcome. But yeah, I was just saying I was sick for a few days. Went and watched a bit of TV for the first time the other day, and I missed out on a lot of news. Holy cow! Um, wow, what's happening down in the States, south of south of us here, our neighbors. I am so heartbroken. In New York and New Orleans and now in other places around your country, I'm just heartbroken. So I'm sending you just all my love, and I hope that you're all doing okay, and just stay isolated, stay where you are, don't go out. Um, I have to say that I'm really impressed with the Canadian government's. Hello in Fresno, California. I think someone was in Denver. And hello in Airdrie, my neighbor to the north. How you doing in this nice warm day? Actually, it's kind of nice out. I had the door open. Um, but yeah, in the States, guys, that's just stay inside. Don't go near anyone. Um, let's give the doctors and the pharmacists and everyone and the chemists time to come up with uh, some kind of test or something like that that is more effective, that we get results faster, and we have some kind of treatment. So on that note, I did read the hydroquine does not work. There's been a couple age group for COVID. That means you're also at risk for heart disease, which is what hydroxychloroquine can contribute to as one of its major side effects. So don't take that stuff. There we go. I think there we go. I hope that's connected. Um, yeah. So, what are you guys all making? What are you up to while you're sitting at home and only going out for essentials, right? I have been busting out, so I just busted out a pair of socks, which I'm very excited about. And I got from Kat. Thank you, Kat. They're amazing. Although I'm not quite sure if I love them yet. We'll see. um, making socks. Darlene's making socks. Um, um, Karen's making a blanket for cancer charity. And oh, I missed that one. This is so weird. And Jerry's making socks and moved over to a C2C blanket. What's a C2C blanket? I don't know what that is. Working on my Persian Dreams blanket. Oh, Persian Dreams blanket. Nice. I busted out these. Beautiful yarn. It is this Comfort, oops, Shore Wool, ripped, Comfort Shore Wool. It's very economically priced. I think it was $14 for 100 grams. This is a pair that I just cast on with the Flexi Flips. So as I was saying, Kat Montgomery, on one of my last episodes, I had mentioned I wanted to try out Flexi Flips because I'd seen a podcast on them. So she contacted me and said, I have a pair, I hate them. Would you like to take them off my hands? So I gleefully said, yes, yes, yes. Thank you very, very much, Kat. They just arrived in the mail. They came in the little tube, so that's great. These are the Addy Flexi Flips. These are 2.5 millimeter or US 1 and 25 centimeter across. So I guess it's like a set of 3 needles. When I do my socks, I do toe up. So right now I'm trying, normally I would be doing this on 3 double pointed needles, you know? But I'm trying on the Flexi Flips. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I do absolutely love this yarn, this Shore Wool Comfort from Germany. It's extremely durable. It goes in the dryer, goes in the wash. I actually have on my socks that I knit last time with the Over the Moon yarn, and I kind of regret because I used I'm realizing it now that I used 2.75 millimeter double pointed, and it's just that much big that they're just like that much looser, and there's no negative ease on them at all, and they haven't shrunk down. So, oh well. Yeah. I guess that's that for that. Oh, I did get I've been making bags, so that's kind of fun. What do you think of these? They're like little cubes. They actually hold quite a lot. So yeah, I think I've got the pattern down that I want. I made a few. But I really, yeah, they turned out really well. They're nicely lined. Midnight in Ireland. Oh my God. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? What are you knitting? You got to be knitting something if it's midnight in Ireland on a Friday night. I'm sure you have something going. But yeah, so I'm like totally in love with them. Now the first couple that I did, I quilted. While I love the quilting, it has taken the thread that I have and used it like that. So the last one that I made, I did not quilt. And I don't know. I kind of also like it unquilted. So anyway, I got finally all my fabrics from Africa. So check these out. Yeah, so I'm gonna go crazy making bags. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've been up to. Let's see what's going on. I wish the chat messages would stay up. Oh, I would love to go to Ireland. It'd be amazing. It's still on my very, very top to-do list. And but obviously that's not going to be happening probably anytime soon. Oh yeah, I shaved everything off. Did you notice? It's all gone. I got sick of it, and I have this like acne breakout, and it's just so painful. So I shaved it all off. So we'll see what happens. Do I spin? No, I don't spin. But I actually, so it's my birthday in a few days. I'm turning 40, and I have had my eye on a spinning wheel for so long, one of those like little electric ones, tabletop ones, because I have a ton of roving. I think that's what you call it, roving, and it needs to be spun. And thank you. And so I went online and I bought this electric eel wheel. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It's these. Oh, I have been using the witch hazel. I've got it. It's such a good stuff. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's slowly been clearing it up. I think it's stress, actually stress related. Yeah, so I bought the wheel. Yay! Really inexpensive. I think it was $110 or something US. Plus shipping. So I think Canadian, it worked out to like 150 Canadian. So very, very reasonable. I'm very excited. It's being shipped. I'm so, so excited. So hopefully, with things the way they are with shipping right now, I might get it in the next little while. I do have a drop spindle. Lisa says use a spindle. I use a spindle, but she has used a wheel. I do have a drop spindle, and I have made like a teeny tiny little hanks of of yarn, and it's really just, I find the drop spindle is quite time consuming. So I'm excited for the little tiny purple 3D printed electric eel wheel. Might be fun. Excitement. Oh, I've been working on this. I think I showed this off a little while ago. But it's turning out really nicely. This is hand painted, hand dyed yarn. It's just a basic the cable and some eyelets. Yeah. So that's about it. I don't know. Yeah. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, ding ding, because I would love it if you tune in some more. Gosh, I have to test knitters that help me out with the Nboo shawl, which has been up on Ravelry now for a little over a week, I think, or a couple weeks now. I don't know. I got lost in a sickness time warp. So huge thank you to you guys. You really did me a solid on that one. So thank you. Um, I'm gonna be planning on doing a couple more patterns coming up, some easy peasy ones. And yeah, nothing that's like 3 or 4 pages long. Oh, Karen, you printed off your copy. Great. Let me know if you have any questions, because yeah, you know, I'm still working out this pattern writing thing, so let me know. And thank you for helping me out in that last one as well for the um, seaside cowboy lace cake shawl. Still don't know what that's called. Um, yeah, I've been watching lots of gosh, watching lots. I think I finished Netflix actually last week. Pretty sure I'm done. I've got nothing else to watch on Netflix. Um, I watched Muriel's Wedding while I was sick, which is great. Toni Collette. Um, Another great movie she's in is it's one of my favorites, Connie and Carla, and that's also got Debbie Reynolds in at the end. Oh, and Fox Mulder from the X Files, so good. Um, yeah, lots of lots of podcasts. Needles at the. You guys seen this one? Um, it's amazing. These guys, I think they're a couple, or they're friends. I think they're a couple. Anyway, Needles at the Ready. Definitely check them out on YouTube. It's a really fun podcast to watch. I love watching when there's like two people on screen because it's a little bit more dynamic. Um, yeah, that's not to say that I know Ray is so cute. um, Gosh, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, if you head over to Ravelry if you want to show me what you're making. There, go into the BurlyPurly groups page, and there's a whips and an FOs thread. So go ahead, share what you got in there. I'd love to see it. Um, yeah, bags. So, oh, oh yeah. I was making notes the other night, um, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do like a little section, be like, "Girl, how you doing?" You know, while we in isolation. So, "Girl, how you doing?" Yeah, things over here are going okay. Um, haven't been grocery shopping proper, to over to the actual grocery store, but we can order groceries online. And Pablo and I still managed to get into a grocery store fight while we were sitting on the couch ordering. So nothing's changed. Yeah, letting things go a little bit. It's turning a little Grey Gardens in here sometimes. Uh, I think I wore my tiger suit for about 5 days straight. It was a low point. Um, but speaking of delivery though, and wearing a tiger suit 5 days straight, I've discovered we never have to leave the house ever. I never have to leave this house. So long as I never have to tour guide, um, you could technically just stay home forever. It's some kind of weird, messed up sci-fi scenario. We never have to leave. I can get my groceries delivered. I can get my toiletries delivered. We got toilet paper delivered to our apartment today. That is crazy. That's crazy. Um, we actually needed toilet paper, and it's like, no, okay, no, we got to get this done. And we had it delivered. You never have to leave your house. So, um, I put pants on today. I'm wearing jeans. Isn't that nice? And I've been cooking lots in my tiger suit. Um, so, yeah, what did I make? I made chimichurri sauce the other day in the news. So there's the COVIDiots out there and the COVIRA. Man, oh man. So, a couple things that I read, which is kind of cool that you could do while while we're in this time. There's a competition right now, and I've got the link down below for Harry Potter. So you can go and you put your name in, and you have to live in the States. You have to be 18 years old. And what it is that you sit and you watch all the Harry Potter movies. They'll pay you $1,000, and you'll get a bunch of swag. But basically, that's 10 movies, which is 25 hours and 6 minutes of movies, which is roughly 41.50 an hour. Thing you could do. A Cove hero from this week, Captain Tom Moore. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. He's adorable. He is 99 years old, and he's turning 100 years old on April 30th. And he wanted to raise 1,000 pounds by his birthday by walking 100 laps across his courtyard. And he raised 20 million pounds. Wow. That's amazing. So he is a Cove hero for sure. Cove idiot. And licking rail in Metro Vancouver Park. Like, you know what I say? Okay, I think it's connected again. I saw, is it Jerome or Jeremy? Asked, does my partner craft? No, he does not craft. He is not a crafter. We are very, very different in that sense. And it's probably just as well because with both of us crafting, it would definitely look like Grey Gardens in here. I have completely taken over the living room dining area, so it's just as well no one can come over. I finally get my way. Um, so also, this I saw was hilarious. This lady tried to give her dog a haircut, a little Pomeranian. Oh, it didn't go well. Oh, look at that little thing. Didn't go well. So don't trim your dogs or your cats. Leave it to the professionals. Let them get a little shaggy. Oh yeah, I love this one. Dr. Phil. Oh, Dr. Phil. Criticized after comparing swimming pool deaths to COVID-19. Well, you know what, Dr. Phil? If drownings were contagious and there was all of a sudden like an outbreak of contagious drownings across the world, then yes, it would be like COVID-19. But you know what? Drownings are not contagious, and you can't take it home and give it to your grandmother or give it to a sick kid who's immunosuppressed. So, no. No, Dr. Phil. What an idiot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Other good things. Krakatoa is erupting right now. Did you know that? So that was kind of fun. That used to be, well, it used to be, that was, I think it was 1820 something. It erupted, and it was the loudest the sound ever recorded on Earth. It was heard over 3,000 kilometers away or something like that. Insane. What else is happening in the world? Oh, your cat's bad behavior might mean they miss you. I love how there's always these studies about your cat does this, so it might mean that, and we don't really know because cats don't tell us anything. Um, oh, here's another great COVID-idiot. Australian hoarder unable to return 5,000 pounds of sanitary goods. Just as well. Nobody wants to resell that. Gross, man. No. No, no, no. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of fun. We could do some comments now from the last episode. So, here we go, here we go. Let's do some comments. Bernadette, thank you for buying the shawl. And wondering why the night went so fast. Oh, your poor kitty cat. I miss having a cat. I've been trying to convince. Hi, Charles. I've been trying to convince Pablo to get a cat. It's not going so well. But I did find this little guy online who's at the shelter right now and needs a home. Oh. Oh no, I can't find the picture. Oh well, he's adorable. He was ginger and all fuzzy. He'd be perfect for me. Liz, congratulations on completing your first pair of socks. That's amazing. You've got some granny squares you want to make into a blanket. Oh, that, you know, I've done a granny square blanket once before. Man, oh man, that's a lot of work. Jose Perez says, what size shoe are those beautifully huge socks? Those huge socks, but very beautiful, sorry. So funny, we had a little back and forth. My feet are size 13. These are very, very large sock blockers. They are giant, XXL. From Woody, I got them on Etsy. They're fabulous, yeah. I gotta admit, when I got them, I was like, holy moly, those are massive. I made a mistake, but they actually work perfectly for my giant clown feet. Because I was like, I know I have giant clown feet. He's like, I didn't say you have clown feet. I'm like, I said I have clown feet. Perfect. Oh, I love this yarn. It is so nice. Yeah. Oh, someone was asking about doing a sock tutorial. Oh, Montero. Love the new video editing skills and quirky animations. Yes, I got some new software, so that was kind of fun to play around with that. Obviously, when I'm doing it live, lesson. So that might be something fun to do. Not right now with the flexi tips. I think I might have a brain aneurysm if I have to work out flexi flips or tips or whatever the heck they're called, and do a sock tutorial and edit and put it all together and try and think in that sense. But when I buy yarn, do I buy 2 skeins of yarn? I usually buy balls of sock yarn. You know, when you go into your local yarn shop, there'll usually be an area of sock yarn. And you can find things like Lang, and this is the Comfort one, and Regia is also very similar to these. They all have about the same kind of consistency. Some are a little softer than others, but I find these are generally enough to make. And what I do is, because I knit toe up, I can knit my sock, and when I get to about here, right, shouldn't cover my face, here, I can weigh how much is left on the ball on 50 grams. There's 60 grams left on here. That means, okay, I got to start thinking about doing a cuff and finishing this off, because I only got 10 grams left before I'll have the exact amount for the next sock. And sometimes, depending on the yarn, I find I have this beautiful Estelle Sock Twins yarn. So they're 2 cakes of 50 grams each. which is great. And I think Regia does something similar as well. There's a few companies out there that do something similar to this. I love these Estelle yarns because Canadian company, and I've knit one pair of socks for myself with this, and it's worn so well. So I can't wait to use this one. Someone just asked, I think Lisa, how's your friend that you taught to knit getting on? Did she keep it up? No. No, she didn't keep it up. She actually ended up moving back to Costa Rica, and kind of all of this craziness out of here before it like started, but back in December. So they were in an industry where she had to travel a lot. But no, she doesn't knit anymore. It's kind of well, I wouldn't say it's hard to get wool in Costa Rica, but it's not like something you need to do to stay warm. It doesn't really get very cold. Yeah. Anyway, well, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Stay inside, stay safe, stay far away from people, even more than 6 feet. I say 6 feet isn't far enough. Further, wear a mask, wear gloves. Just, you know, let's all just kind of, as long as we can, and get people and scientists the chance to get some vaccine medicines there, because if you crunch the numbers, it's horrifying. I find it terrifying to hear politicians, and I'm not going to say who, because I've gotten into trouble for that, but even in Canada, you know, and around the world, politicians saying, well, it's okay if 2% of the population dies. Actually, you know what? No, it's not okay. That's a lot of people. That's millions of people. In the United States, I did the math. It would be Tampa, the greater Tampa area, and Miami-Dade. As areas completely were wiped off the map. So no, it's not acceptable. Stay inside, guys. Stay safe. And if your politicians are doing stupid calls, call them on it. It's time to get this under control. Anyway, I was shocked when I saw the numbers after missing the news for a few days. And I'm just really saddened by what's happening in the States. So I'm sending you so much love and hope, and just, yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye.